Gabe Carimi stands 6'7" and weighs 327. Dimensions almost as impressive as his early measurables. 9 pounds 12 ounces at birth, the first 18-pound 8-week-old his doctors had ever seen. Such size away from the football field, both a blessing and a curse.
Growing up now, there's some advantages and disadvantages, such as disadvantaged flights and buses, and advantages being like finding people in crowds.
Gabe and older sister Hannah stayed active as youngsters in Cottage Grove, Wisconsin. Both earned second-degree black belts in karate, but they were equally active in their faith. And for Gabe's bar mitzvah project, he latched on to a Habitat for Humanity construction site, where he did a little bit of everything for 10 weeks.
A whole bunch of siding, roofing, drywalling, I mean, anything to build the houses.
His fine work notwithstanding, a minor technicality nearly jeopardized his spot on the crew.
You're not actually supposed to work there until you're 16, but no one knew I was not 16. But some guy figured it out that, you know, you're 13 when you have your bar mitzvah. So he, since I was doing such a good job, he actually said if it was all right by my parents that he would, you know, I don't know, do some kind of signed paper work to make sure that I'd be able to work underneath them.
From his charitable work grew an affinity and talent for woodwork, and the Carimi household proudly displays the evidence in multiple rooms. But it was on the football field at Monona Grove High School where Gabe would begin to carve out his promising future. By the end of his junior season, he received modest recruiting attention before getting the only scholarship offer he truly coveted.
I was just a Badger, you know, diehard, so I wanted to play for the W. So growing up during Alvarez's reign and, you know, winning back-to-back Rose Bowls and winning every Rose Bowl I was in, it was just a feeling that I wanted to be a part of that, and that's why I went to Wisconsin, you know, to go to the Rose Bowl.
Carimi redshirted his first year in Madison before replacing 2006 Outland Trophy winner Joe Thomas at left tackle. And just like Thomas, Gabe was a 4-year starter. Number 68 senior season, a fitting end to a brilliant career. Academic All-Big Ten for the 4th straight year. Consensus All-Conference and All-American. And that long-awaited trip to Pasadena for the Rose Bowl. Tonight, Gabe Carimi becomes the second Wisconsin Badger to take home the Outland Trophy.
I had a good feeling that I might be able to win it, but it was just an extreme amount of joy and just, you know, knowing that I represented the University of Wisconsin family, you know, coaches, players, administration, alumni. It's just unbelievable that I can achieve something for this program and for myself and for my family.
And to present the Outland Trophy to Gabe Carimi, please welcome the offensive line coach at the University of Wisconsin, Bob Bostad. Bob?
Thank you. First, Mike, congratulations, and Alex, and Ricky, and Mr. and Mrs. Paul. It's really outstanding to see the passion for the University of Nebraska. It's an outstanding program. We got a lot of respect for it, and really excited to get you guys in the Big Ten. First, I want to thank Elaine and Sanford Carimi. They've been great parents. The best parents are probably the parents that this is the first time I've really been able to say something to them. They have been there always for Gabe, but always kept their distance, and I really respected that. The best thing I ever saw about their parents was, we had a slight blemish on our season this year, and Dad came up to Gabe after the game and gave him a big hug, and we were all feeling pretty bad, and I saw that, and I thought, that's what being a parent is, and I was really they've always been great people, and it's been great for me to, having a kid like Gabe to work with, where that's coming from, and they're great people. I can't really do justice to what the presentation you put together. He's an outstanding person, a kid of high character, high morals. He has never embarrassed the University of Wisconsin. He's never embarrassed his family. He's never embarrassed our unit, the offensive line. He's nothing but bring praise, and he's always been quick to give credit to the guys around him. And that's a tribute to his character. I had the pleasure of being with him for 5 years. I remember his redshirt freshman year watching him do one-on-ones and thinking, this kid's pretty talented. I remember his redshirt freshman year, and he was just going to take over the reins for Joe Thomas at left tackle. And I thought, wow, that's quite a burden to carry for a redshirt freshman, and he did it admirably, and he battled his tail off. And I remember him as a redshirt sophomore. He came into my office, and we had done some grading, and as we always do after the game, and he was shorted a couple knockdowns and cuts and things that we tally up. And I appreciate it. I said, wow, this kid's pretty tough. He cares, he's passionate, he wants to get after people. I remember his junior year when we flew out to Hawaii, and our starting center had a blood clot, so we didn't find out until 8 o'clock in the morning of that day that he wasn't going to play. We're going to have to do some shuffling around. I got a phone call from him in the morning asking what we're going to do. He had a pretty good plan, what to do. So I thought, wow, that's a pretty good leader. Kid that stepped up, was ready to go. I remember his senior year, this year, when we had a particularly tough game. And the pressure that was put on this young man, not by just the coaches and the program, but the expectations around him. And we had a really good talk. And I thought he persevered, and mental toughness and those things, and never looked back. And really from there on, when that's one blemish, that one little thing he gave up, he never looked back, and he was a great player after that. And really he wanted to be the best. That was the thing that drove him more than anything else. He wanted to be the absolute best at his position. And so I give you the best. Gabe Carimi, Outland Trophy winner.
Congratulations, Gabe. Nice job.
Thanks, Coach. I didn't know you liked me that much. Never showed it, but... And I just want to first say it's been an unbelievable privilege to meet you, Mike, and your wife, Ginger. Incredible people, sharp, and really hope to keep a relationship after this, too. It is a tremendous honor to be here in Omaha to receive this prestigious award. I mean, the award that I was driven to every day to achieve. And just to be mentioned in the same sentence of great former players such as Mike, Orlando Pace, Jonathan Ogden, Nasamet Sue, and Joe Thomas is quite humbling. I want to thank the Greater Omaha Sport Committee. A very special thanks to the Mancoos family, especially Bob and Donna, and your 3 sons, which are older than me, so it kind of sounds weird calling them sons, but really instill, true sense of kindness that you shared with me and my family, and I greatly appreciate that. I also want to thank the sponsors of the event for putting this on and anyone else associated with the Outland Trophy. I accept this award, part of the university family of Wisconsin, and that's the coaches, the players, the organization itself. It's just unbelievable, and they're more than a university of sports. They instilled a discipline in me to go beyond just the field and to achieve more. And with that, I'm on pace to graduate from the University of Wisconsin with a degree in civil engineering. So, I know I was joking earlier to my coach, but I extremely thank you for coming out here, pushing me every day, and frankly for being a hard ass on me, because that's what made me a better player, and thanks for making me a better player, Coach. I'd like to recognize my family at this time. If you could please stand up. My sister Hannah, my father Sanford, and my mother Elaine. Thank you. I love you all. And Mike said was absolutely true. They are a foundation, and it was extremely easy for me to just succeed in life with such a great family that's installed everything in me with faith, family, and a wide range of everything. And I truly appreciate you guys, and thank you for everything that you've done. And I'll carry that for the rest of my life, and know that you'll always be a part of me. Thank you again for the awards, and everyone have a great night. Thank you for all for coming out.